Namaste friends, and hope you're doing well. Let's talk about Ketu in the fifth house. If you notice from in your birth chart, you have Ketu in the fifth house from the ascendant. What are the possible causes? What are the possible influences that's going to be on you? Okay. Now, first of all is love affair. Okay, the fifth house governs love affair. There's always this sense of suspiciousness in your love affair. You'll feel that your spouse or your partner is not giving you 100% as much as how you are contributing, and that creates a lot of internal friction, right? So because that's the nature of Ketu doesn't have that enthusiasm, right? In line with that, when you have no enthusiasm, there isn't any engagement, and that causes a lot of it welcomes a lot of prejudice in a loving relationship. So this is something that you need to make sure. Also, there will be problems when it comes to discretion. There will be discretional issues. Your discernment qualities will not be there when you're talking or when you're engaging with someone. You always feel that you're unsure what this person is trying to tell you, and because of that confusion, you tend to make a wrong choice in life. Okay, what else? But one thing, this Ketu in the fifth house gives a lot of creativity. As I said, Ketu is more into research. Ketu is more into understanding the very essence. So people with this Ketu in the fifth house, they are very creative because they can be, those daydreamers, right? So they think out of the box, and that can lead to many great opportunities in life. Ketu is not all too bad. It's just the way it is posited, the way it is influencing is different, and sometimes can be painful. But there are also good sides to Ketu. What else? It's good for those people who are interested in stock markets, predictive businesses. These are the things which is good because Ketu is very logical. It's very rational. It's not emotional, and if you have Ketu in the fifth house, if you're a stock trader, then it's a good job for you. Also, this fifth house, the Ketu can be also a little bit devious, something like his counterpart Rahu. Ketu can be also a little bit devious, so he'll be, the way he puts things, the way he says things can be a little bit convoluting and sometimes manipulative. Okay, so politicians are seen having Ketu in the fifth house, those strong politicians, and that's something that which is also interesting. What else? Alright, children. Okay, not to forget children. The fifth house mainly we can look for children. The children's are also there will be a lot of delays in the family, or either there will be detachment with the children, or totally uninterested with the child, or either overcritical about what they are doing. Right, this sort of extremeness is seen when Ketu is in the fifth house, and needless to say, intelligence will be very strong because Ketu is all about research. So if you have Ketu in the fifth house, you tend to be more on a very like a scientific research kind of job, or a detective maybe, or maybe a forensic analyst or something like that. People who dive deep into logical and also creative thinking. Okay, it can be associated with jobs like I'm trying to think of a right job. Something like Sherlock Holmes, right? He's a detective and he does a lot of research to find out what's happening. It's something like that. So maybe a computer hacker, maybe, or something like that. These people, they are always recluse. They are alone and they want to research. They want to do. They don't want to be disturbed. Those sort of things. So I think I've covered pretty much all on the Putrasthana. Putrasthana is also the fifth house. Putra means children or progeny. So the fifth house on Ketu would be like children's education, intelligence, love affair, speculative business, discretion, creativity. So if you have Ketu in the 5th house, this is what you will be, and this is how you will see life. So now you know that these are the things. Now you know that why you are like this is because of these attributes are carried by Ketu. Now it gets a little bit worse, sometimes even adverse, when it is conjuncted with another planet, especially a malefic one. So I hope this is beneficial to you, and hope to see you next time. Until then, thank you. Bye bye.